Well, can you even see me? Welcome to what might be the best decision I've ever made in my life, or maybe the worst decision I've ever made. I think the jury's still out on that one. This is actually going to be the second unboxing video that I've ever done on this channel, the first being a Splatoon amiibo unboxing way back in 2018, and shout out to OK Riley, who on that video said, "When Max becomes a toy channel, XD." And I think he was memeing around a little bit back then, but somehow he predicted the future 3 years ahead of time. Here we are, so shout out to you, OK Riley. If you guys don't know me, I have always been an avid amiibo collector. I have quite a few in my collection, probably pretty valuable, and I have a few plushies and prize figures and just random figures here and there, but I've never really gotten into like big scale figures. That was until the end of last year when I started looking around my figure collection. I think I watched an unboxing video and found my figure collection, which was actually really dangerous for me. I went down that rabbit hole on my figure collection, and this was my first order here in this big box. This is the culmination of that rabbit hole. This is from Solaris Japan here. I've been waiting for this for about a month and a half. It shouldn't have taken that long, but there's kind of some miscommunication there. I'd still order from Solaris Japan again, but this took way too long. This DHL box here is from another website, but I kind of just did that to troll you guys. This is going to be for another video. If you want to see what's in that video, please subscribe, because that'll be coming soon. But for now, you're going over there. What I've got for you guys today is this Amazon package here and my big haul from Solaris Japan. So let's get started. This is my first unboxing importing from Solaris Japan or any Japanese website, so I'm pretty dang excited. First off though, I want to start with this Amazon package, and as you can see, this is how it came. It was not in a box. This is how it came, which is my experience with Amazon figure buying so far. But spoilers, it is a prize figure, so I'm not too bummed. I mean, this was about a $20 figure, so I'm not too bummed about it, TBH. My previous Amazon figures have actually just come like loose in boxes themselves with no bubble wrap at all, so this might have actually been better than my previous Amazon experiences. But here he is. Ooh, sick. This is a prize figure. It looks a little smaller than I thought it was going to be, but this is Inosuke from Demon Slayer. As you can see, the box, I have a shirt similar to what this box looks like. It kind of has those yellow clouds, and then on the side we have that kind of classic promotional picture of all of the main characters. And then on the other side, you can see that he actually has a removable head. You can either have him with his mask on or mask off. To be honest with you guys, I don't plan on collecting too many more prize figures. I already have a few, but I'm kind of just going to limit it to scale figures because I don't have a lot of room to display stuff, and I don't want to clutter it up. This guy, though, I am probably going to get his matching Tanjiro from the same... This is Sega, by the way, that makes this. And I'm going to get his matching Tanjiro and then maybe a Nezuko scale figure and kind of have Tanjiro and Inosuke protecting her. I'll have my little Demon Slayer shelf set up eventually. But let's go ahead and get in this box here with my handy dandy box cutter. This just happened with a couple of my prize figures before. Instead of like a plastic blister packaging, it'll just come in some cardboard, which is, you know, kind of sketchy, but it's a prize. It's a $20 prize figure. What do you expect? First of all, I'm going to get this box out of the way because it's probably real distracting. There we go. Little extra room here. Sweet. All right, so let's get this boy out of the packaging here. Okay, in many different parts here, a lot more parts than I expected. In my experience with prize figures, they usually kind of come assembled, really. I mean, besides the base, but this guy has got a lot of different parts. I guess that's why the box is so small. I had read that he's gonna be like 8 inches tall, and now I believe it. There's his legs here in the plastic wrap. And there he comes initially with his boar's head on. You probably can't see him too well in the plastic here. But there he is, no swords attached. There is his other head, and then the swords are on top of the base. Right there. Pretty basic black base, nothing too special about it, but it's a prize figure. What do you expect? But let's go ahead, rip this all open, and get this bad boy put together. All right, guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm sweating a little bit from all the force I had to use to get those swords in, but here he is, finally completed. This is a great looking prize figure. I have a couple older prize figures and a couple newer ones, and the newer ones are really getting to be like How is this $20? Here it is, it's time. Like I said, I've been waiting about a month and a half for this package right here. This was like the first time I plunged in, just made the decision. So I'm super hyped to get it opened up. All right, so this first one I'm gonna pull out here is actually the reason that I went on Solar. This was kind of the thing that brought me into ordering this stuff, was this figure right here. It's actually another prize figure, but it's from Banpresto. It's kind of like their nicer line. They have a few nicer lines now, but this came out, I think, in 2016. It's called like their SQ collection, and it's one of my favorite anime characters of all time right here, and probably not the last figure I will get of her, and that is Sengoku Hitagi from Monogatari. If you look at the box here on the side, you can see it's kind of got her against a winter background. On the other side, you can see it's just, you know, her full profile, the white outline. And on the front, another kind of wintry background. On the back here, I hadn't really looked at these figures before, but you can see two other characters from Monogatari kind of in the same line that came out with her. For a prize figure, I think this is pretty good quality box. Most of the boxes I have are pretty plain, so I'm pretty pleased with this. But let us go ahead, open her up. Okay, so this is considerably smaller than I thought it was going to be. For some reason, I thought it was going to be around like 8 inches. It looks more like 6 inches. She's already fully put together. She just got some bubble wrap around her. All right. Wow. The paint job on this is amazing. This is kind of an older figure at this point, but it looks great. You can't tell it's old at all. She probably had the bubble wrap around her to protect this scarf. She's got kind of a free-flowing scarf there that's sticking off. I'm gonna have to be careful with that in the future. But here she is, guys. So this is Hitagi's outfit from Koi Monogatari, which is the last arc of Monogatari's second season. This is my favorite outfit that she wears throughout the entire series. I love her short hair and just the winter attire. Like I said, I'm not going to get too many more prize figures, but there are no scale figures of her in this outfit specifically. There is another prize figure that I might get at some point, TBH, because I just love this outfit, but yeah, that's why I got this. The detail on the puffy jacket is really nice. You can see every little wrinkle in between all the seams. She's kind of got the wool accent on the top. And of course the scarf has a bunch of wrinkles. Her tie, I never noticed this before, but her tie is actually blowing in the wind as well. It's kind of like a shot of the wind blowing on her. I just think it's a beautiful shot, and they made a beautiful figure out of it. But yeah, there she is, my first Sengoku figure. Probably the first of a couple. I'm eyeing a couple scale figures, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but like I said, this is my favorite outfit, so I'm pretty hyped to have this. I can't decide which one to do first, but let's go for the smaller one first, alright? Once again, amazing packaging. Miles different from Amazon's packaging. So this figure is actually of a character that I already have a prize figure of. Oh man! This is a monster. This is the biggest figure I have thus far. So as you can see, I have Rem from ReZero. This is in wedding attire, the wedding version of Rem. This is from Fat Company. This is my first Fat Company figure and my first scale figure here. As you can see on the front, we have a little kind of a torso profile of her and then a window looking in. You can see her pretty well. On one side, there's another window looking in. You can kind of see her side view, just with a nice little flower design on the bottom. On the other side, you have a full body shot of her, along with Rem wedding version, the title of this figure, and the Fat Company logo. And on the back, there is another full body profile of her, also from the back. You can kind of see that booty, if you know what I mean. Yeah, beautiful looking box. I've heard that scale figures usually kind of look pretty inside the box too, so I'll make sure to give you a look at that. Once again, this is a new figure, so I'm going to try to keep it as pristine as possible. The Rem figures are plenty, but I'm sure in a couple of years, people will be looking for this. And maybe I'll resell it one day. Got this nice blister here, and she's wrapped up in plenty of plastic in the blister as well. Doesn't look like there's any tape on the blister, so let's just pop her open here. All right, lots of plastic protecting the veil, and wow, looking at this veil straight out of the box, I didn't realize how translucent it was and beautiful. Oh my goodness. Looks like they even put some hard plastic in between her body and the veil to keep it protected. What else is coming in here? So we got the flowers that she holds in her hand, and the only other accessory is the base. And it looks like she is going to be supported by 2 metal pegs, which is really nice. And she is wearing high heels, and they are a little sensitive. Alrighty, my friends, here she is completed. A beautiful figure. You know, the paint job is like nothing I've ever seen before. Like I said, I've only seen prize figures, and just the attention to detail. Usually prize figures are kind of monotone in the colors they use for everything, but you can see they kind of do like shading. Another really cool detail is on the back of her heels. The bows are pink, and they kind of have white accents throughout. It just really makes them pop out. And I think the best part of this figure is the shawl that she has on her head, the big translucent shawl. I don't know if that's what you call it, but or the veil, the wedding veil. That is just the best part. I love this translucent material. It looks so nice. To be honest with you guys, Rem is not my favorite girl from ReZero. I'm more of an Amelia guy myself. I like them tsunderes, but I do plan on getting the wedding version of Amelia. This was just a little cheaper, and I hope I can find Amelia at a little cheaper price. Oh my gosh, that went so fast. But here we are on the last figure. And I saved this one for last because it is a monster, guys. This is actually a pre-owned figure. I got this for almost 50% off its new price. But on Solaris Japan, they have the rating system. I think the figure was at 5 stars, and the box was at like 4 stars or 3.5 stars. So I'm not too worried about it. There are a lot of pieces, so I'm a little worried that some of the pieces might be missing. But I trust Solaris, and hopefully they came through. So my impressions right out of the bubble wrap, if you hadn't told me this was pre-owned, I might not even know. Besides the tape is obviously, you know, secondhand. But other than that, this box is almost pristine. It is an almost 10-year-old figure. This figure came out in 2011. So the blister is kind of wrinkled, but other than that, the box is pristine by itself. I don't think I mentioned it already, but this is another Monogatari character, if you don't recognize her. This is Sengoku Nadeko, and she is not my... Of course, Sengoku is my favorite girl. Nadeko is maybe like in contest for 2 or 3. Tsubasa kind of has my second place. Past Sengoku, it's all kind of blurry, but eventually I would like to get most of the Monogatari girls, and this was $60 when it's normally like 100 and something, so I just had to grab this. So as far as the design of the box go, this is probably the nicest box that I've seen so far. On the side, they both have windows in to see her from a side view. One side has one of the poses that she can have when she's fully above the water and has her jacket on and the hat on. On the other side, you can see that you can actually take the bottom half of her legs off and have her kind of submerged in the water, and also take her hat off. Then on the back, you can see all of the different ways she can be displayed here. Maybe not all of them. I think there's a bunch of different ways you can display her here, but pretty much every angle you could ask for. And the front, it says this is a 1/8 figure from Good Smile Company. This is my first Good Smile Company figure, and I've heard nothing but great things about Good Smile Company, so I'm happy to have it. But anyways, let's get into the figure. Again, looks pretty much brand new. They have all of the original blisters, all of the original plastic, maybe? It might be new plastic that they put in there. They still have the directions that come with it, and I might actually need those because this has so many pieces. All right, and here's our first look at the figure herself. She was wearing the hat, but it just fell off there. Looks like they had some bubble wrap. Okay, and she's not wearing much anything right now. She's just got the shirt, no hat or anything, no jacket. But let's go ahead and put Nadeko herself to the side here and put together the base, because the base is a little complicated. You've got the tree here. You've got the base itself. It's like pink. Oh, that's really cool. I didn't see this on any pictures before, but on the bottom it has some serpent, like a snake. Can't really see it. I'll try to get some better footage of it. But if you haven't seen the show, she gets kind of haunted by a snake spirit, so that is really cool. All right, so a ton of stuff here. A couple little bows, a couple little branches with the maple leaves to attach to the tree, most likely. We have the optional jacket. Initially, I think I probably will put the jacket and the hat on her. If you guys are fans of Monogatari, or really just fans of anime OPs in general, you've probably seen Renai Circulation, and that was for Sengoku's first arc in Monogatari. You probably know the song, even if you haven't seen the anime. And this was the outfit that she's wearing in that OP, so I'll probably keep it on her for at least a little bit. And then we have a different set of legs here. This is for if you want to put her submerged in the water, but I think I'm gonna have her standing tall out of the water. Jeez, it just keeps coming here. Then here is either the top or the bottom of a tree, or I guess this is another tree that's sticking out of the water. And then I have no idea what these are. It looks like some matches or chopsticks. That is to be announced here. I'll let you know. All right, guys, give me a couple minutes. I'm gonna put this bad girl together. Alrighty, guys, it took me forever, but I finally got her set up. There's just so many dang little pieces, and trying to get them into all the little holes, especially when it's such an old figure and it's used, I think that made it a little tougher. To be honest, she's a little wobbly. I don't know if that's because she is used and the holes aren't as, tight as they used to be. Yeah, we need to tighten up her holes a little bit. Oh my goodness, did I just say that? Anyways, overall, she is a little wobbly, but she looks great. I'm very pleased with my purchase. To be honest, in the future, if I am going to get a figure with so many pieces like this, I may go for a new version. I think it's going to be fine, but she just does feel a little wobbly, and with so many pieces, I'd rather just get it new, so the holes are, nice and tight. Like I said, I got both her cap and her jacket on, which are, again, a little wobbly on her, but they look great. The paint job is great. They use many different shades of that orange to give it a little depth. The face sculpt and the paint job still stands up. She looks like a very happy Nadeko. The base by itself honestly looks a little cheap. It's kind of like got a pink, really plasticky, just like kind of like a toy plastic that you'd see, but with the maple leaf design on it, along with just the accessories like the tree and the tree branches, it really just makes it pop out and kind of gives it like a sakura tree fall vibe. It's really cool. Another little detail that I didn't notice until this figure was right in front of me is the little talisman on the tree. If you see those little sticks that I didn't know what they did originally, they're kind of sticking in a talisman on the tree, which, if you haven't watched the series, is kind of part of the first part of when her and Araragi go to this shrine and they see a talisman. Just a really cool little detail there that they included. Like I said, I probably won't ever display her when she's like submerged in the water. I think she'd look really small and not like a 1/8 figure at that point. But there is the option, but I'm just going to keep it in the box for now. I'll try to show you some footage here though of what she looks like without the jacket and the hat, and just without all of the accessories. Like I said, I prefer this look because it's kind of her iconic look from the Renai Circulation OP, but you never know, maybe in a few months I'll change it. Anyways though, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed my unboxing. I hope I did an okay job. If you have any feedback for me, if you watch these type of videos, please let me know down in the comments. I'll probably do like a monthly haul, and I'm gonna do a one-off video for some figures like the one I have sitting over there, so look out for that. It's a very special figure. I thought I'd do it on its own. But yeah, that's all I got for today. Now I gotta try to find where I'm gonna put all these. I might have to be looking at some shelves soon. But that's for me to worry about and you guys to not think about. So thank you very much for watching. This has been Max, and I'll see you in the next one.